Well, well, well. Gavin Newsom says he regrets using the term apartheid to describe Israel. Sorry, Gavi. Genie's out of the bottle.
I mean, Freeman and others are talking about it appropriately, sort of an apartheid state.
Now, we are not going to fall into the trap of centering what Gavin Newsom thinks or feels about Israel because, we literally don't care. We're done centering personalities and we are focusing on systems. But what is truly extraordinary about this moment is that a man this powerful called Israel an apartheid. And then, of course, because power wants to maintain itself and the status quo will do anything to keep itself there, he was like, oh, no. Everybody got mad at me. So, I'm going to, no, I didn't, really mean that. I meant, sort of in a dream I had this one time. And it was, such a crazy dream where, Bibi, made it an apartheid. But it's not now. No, it's not now. No, silly. We should expect him to walk it back because politicians are cowards. But it's out there. And that is something. 2 years ago, this was unsayable. I had a post taken down from Instagram that called Israel an apartheid and citing an article. It wasn't even my own words. Now, Gavin Newsom is using this word. And this is how things actually change. First, somebody says something unsayable, and then everybody gets mad, and then they walk it back. And 5 years from now, everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, I always said Israel was an apartheid. Never forget, Nelson Mandela was widely considered to be a terrorist by most Americans. He was on the U.S. terror watch list until 2008. Apartheid in South Africa was not accepted at first either. It took a long time to normalize that concept. Right now, the liberal position in America is inherently contradictory. They're trying to say two things at once. We support Israel, but we don't support what Israel is becoming. If we want to make change, we have to be the movement that applies pressure right at the seam of this contradiction. Okay, if we don't support this trajectory, what are the policies that enforce it? What are the policies that can change the trajectory? And if no policies change, what does that imply? This is the time to hold all of our leaders accountable for this contradiction and to continue to expose it to them. Going forward, I want us all to use the word apartheid casually, factually, in everyday conversation about Israel. Moms, academics, comedians, parents, veterans, all of you. And now that everyone and their mama is finally on board that Israel is in fact an apartheid, we can shift the conversation into demands for our politicians, public commitments for them, funding debates, and policy questions. And that's when real change can start to happen on the ground for the people who are most affected in Gaza, in the West Bank, in the ICE concentration camps. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it focused.